good, mate. Feels very good, and she's a lovely wee thing, so looking forward to getting back and seeing her, over.
Yeah, Roger, and of course you get videos and photos, hopefully every day with progress. And of course, the next time you go and see your granddaughter, you'll notice, her getting older, and her parents won't see that, if you know what I'm saying, over.
Yeah, exactly, mate. That's 100% correct. We were actually talking about that before we left, and it's going to be good watching, especially growing up on video calls and stuff. And good evening to you as well, Tony. So yeah, looking forward to getting back. Probably be back there in about 4 or 5 weeks. I think Tracy's going to go back before that, though, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it's nice to have the possibility of that. Okay, nice hearing you. I heard you this morning, and you were talking to that G station, the G4 station at the Airbnb, I believe in ZL, and of course Crazy Radio was there as well. Over.
That's right. I was talking to Peter and Steve, and also VK2BW was mobile. It was coming through pretty well on the mobile this morning. So it's a good day. It's been a good day. Propagation's been good, and long may it continue, John. We've just been joined by VK5KI. If you want to say hello to Tony as well. Back to you, Tony. It's myself and John, as I'm sure you're aware. Good morning, Tony. How are you?
Yeah, it's pretty early. It's still dark here, mate. I got up a bit early trying to make a contact with the island there, Kilo Papa 5, but they're not having much luck with their solar system, and they're only on 25 watts, and they're QRP all the time, and so it's a difficult one. I know you've got them before, Paul, that they're on 100 watts that first day, and they've come down to 25 watts, and they're QRT most of the time with the cloud with the solar, so they're being very elusive. Plus, they're only on the CW and FT8 90% of the time, and the only other times they're on SSB is when there's no conditions to VK. Hey, John, how are you getting on? Oscar November 8 Echo India VK5KI.
Yeah, Roger, and thank you, Paul, for letting me in, by the way. VK5KI, ON80I. Wonder how you're hearing me on my dipole, Tony. Good to hear you, and you're 5 and 8 in Belgium, over.
Yeah, thanks for the 5 and 8. John, you are about a 5 and a 7, 5 and 8. The band has not opened. It's still in the dark here. The local time is 6 a.m. So you'll peak about another hour. But anyway, good to get you, John. Hope you're well, buddy. Over.
Yeah, Roger, all good on this side, and great hearing you. And by the way, I must get a new pair of glasses, even though I'm not wearing any. You're actually 10 over 9, so super signal. I'll wish you well. I'll say goodbye to Paul, and I'll put it back to Paul. But thank you, Tony, for the contact. Really great hearing you, as always. So back to you, Paul, and I'll clear down. EA5JZ, ON80I and the group, over.
Wonderful, John. Well, you're hearing Tony just as well as I am. Tony's 10 over S9 here as well, so your dipole's working very well indeed, John. Okay, see you soon, mate. And I'll put it across to Tony to say cheerios. And lovely to work with you, John. Enjoy your evening up there. 5-9 plus 10, Tony, go ahead.
Yeah, that's crazy, eh? I didn't expect those sort of reports. Mauritius was quite good. I got chatted to them this morning. He was 5-9 plus. 3 Bravo 8 stroke Oscar Echo 6 station. But I just thought I'd try and catch these guys, but they're so elusive, it's a hard one. Anyway, you're sounding good, mate. 5-9 plus as usual. And cheers, John. 5-9 plus as usual, Paul. EA5JZ VK5KI.
Well, it's still pretty early between us, as you know. So 5-9 plus both ways, not too bad at all. And fine on Mike. 3 Bravo 8. I spoke to Mike about 20 minutes ago, half an hour ago. He was very loud here as well. I think he's loud all over the place, actually. He's right on the beach with a vertical. So his signal's pretty potent. Very strong up here. Very strong down here, I should say, in Europe. But I'm sure he's working all over the place, really. Yeah, I had to listen for the Kilo Papa 5 guys on 12 metres. But I couldn't hear them at all, Tony, about probably half an hour ago. Just after I spoke to Mike, QSY'd up to 12, and I couldn't hear a whisper from them, not a thing. I've only got them in 10 or 15, I can't remember which band, I think it was 10. So I'd like to get them on another couple of bands if I can, but I'm not fussed. I've got them logged anyway for an Artno. But if I could get them on another couple of bands, it would be good. But as you said, they seem to be using a single sideband at crazy hours, over.
Well, this is it, you know, and a part of the team is VK2. How's that? He's remotely accessing their equipment. It was doing FT8 and CW from Melbourne. So, you know, I thought he was over there, but he's not. He's back in Melbourne and accessing, you know, remote, making contacts. But really, it's just an FT8 team, FT8 CW. A little bit of sideband they do. It's all out of whack with our hours for sure. I'm sure they're working a few, but hey, these are spots we saw today. I don't even think that's real. I think that's just a guy stirring them up a bit with some spots. I've logged on to the, I think SDR radio, not far from these.
Frequencies in use.
Hears them, and there's no sign of any of them in any of the bands, and they did post it on Cloud again today as yesterday, so their batteries are not up. So they're limiting their time to be on air. So, yeah, one of the most frustrating, it's an easy issue. The Caribbean is an easy one for us in any bands, but this team is just it's not working. I've been trying for nearly 3 weeks now. I don't think any VK, so someone might have got them on their first day at 100 watts, but I believe no one else has got them. EA5JZ VK5KI.
Victor Kilo 5 Kilo India from EA5JZ. Well, I don't know how long they've got left before they go QRT. Tony, hopefully you'll get a chance to get them in the log. If anybody down there's going to work them, it'll be you. But I knew they were, some of the guys were working remotely. As a matter of fact, it wouldn't be surprised me if they're all working remotely. Somebody told me the other day, I can't remember who it was, that they are, I think it might have been Andrew. But it might not have been, but somebody told me that they're every operator, I think they've just got all the gear on the island, but all of the operators are working the station remotely, as far as I'm led to believe, Tony. But whether that's accurate, I have no idea, mate. No idea at all. But, I mean, what you would think if there was a guy in VK working the station remotely, it would make sense that he would get up and work remotely when it was possible to work VK and ZL. If he's not doing that, then he's not got a clue what he's doing, over.
Well, you know, this is the thing. I've been messaging him. I know him quite well. He actually was he was my examiner for upgrading my license, you know, and even when my introduction license he was my examiner, and he's well known in the radio world. But, you know, I've messaged him and he it just makes no difference, you know, they makes no attempt. It's almost like they're avoiding VK in every way. It's really odd, you know, even when they're working sideband, the minute that it opens to VK, they're gone QRT. So, you know, so I've just given up. It's really, and it's not just me, it's most, you know, and they call an FT8 contact a QSO. And I've messaged him and said, FT8 QSO, not in my understanding. It's a digital contact, not a QSO. Anyway, there you go, Paul, over.
Yeah, well, you've got to watch yourself when you're saying that, Tony. You've got all the guys who love FT8 coming in and giving you dogs abuse. But no, I'm a great believer, mate, that FT8 and any of the digital modes should be separate DXCC counting. Shouldn't get mixed with CW and SSB as far as I'm concerned. Should be separate DXCC count, but that's only my opinion. And if the guys like Digimodes, it's up to them. It's not my cup of tea, obviously. Doesn't interest me in the slightest. But the scary thing is there's a lot of people going down that road. Mark, VK3 Hotel Radio, was telling me that he uses 6 meters a lot and monitors a lot. And he will send a message on FT8 for the guys to QSY to SSB once he works them. I don't know how he does that, mind you, but to work SSB, and they won't QSY from FT8, which I don't understand. I think I'd much rather talk to somebody like this, or even use the key if I could. I don't use the key anymore, but it's crazy. Crazy that people will stick to FT8, but anyway, whatever floats their boat, I suppose, mate. Okay, Tony, well listen, good to hear you. Good luck with Kilo Papa 5 if you ever get the chance to work it, and I'll catch up with you later on, mate, but always a pleasure to hear you. You're very loud here considering the time at your end, still very early doors. Victor Kilo 5, Kilo India, EA5JZ, go ahead, mate.
Good stuff, Paul. Yeah, I agree. You know, they shouldn't mix it up and say it's QSO and all that. We've worked them when it's just a digital pulse. It's just a digital pulse. That's it. Nothing romantic about it. Nothing. Anyway, each to their own, as you said. All the best, Paul. EA5JZ VK5KI. Cheers, mate.
My pleasure, mate. Thanks, Tony. I look forward to the next queue, mate. Cheers for now. This is EA5JZ CQDX. Over.